Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I draw faces. This is going to be a very generic face, the style I fall back on the most. This tutorial is going to be in 3 separate parts, just so the videos aren't too long, but we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it, okay? If you're curious about my canvas dimensions, it's going to be 10 by 10 at 300 dpi. When I'm starting a drawing, I like to go ahead and just put a circle for where the head's going to be. I just like to see spatially and where the head is going to be in relation to the canvas and any other elements that may be going on in the painting or drawing. So I already changed the opacity on this layer, but I had to go back and add the eye circles just so I can kind of get like an idea of where I want the eyes and the other facial features to go, like the nose and the mouth. These aren't strict, you don't have to follow them, but I do like to have an idea of where I'm going. So now I'm working on the eye. The only advice I can give you on working or drawing eyes is to just practice and look at references. Everyone's style is different, so you can imitate mine or you can look at somebody else's and try to figure out how they draw eyes, but really the best way to draw eyes is to just look at a reference and practice. So my style of drawing eyes is to have a very full upper eyelash and then have the bottom one not complete, if that makes sense. I like to imply that the line continues, but I always like to leave a gap between the tear duct and the outer eyelash area. I am drawing this at a 3/4 view, so this is going to be a little bit different than drawing something straight on. So now it's everyone's favorite part, is drawing the other eye. It's kind of like when I'm trying to put eyeliner on, I can never get the two to match. Even I struggle with trying to match the left eye and the right eye. And it's even a little bit tiny more difficult just because I'm drawing it from this angle, so I can't even really just copy one eye and paste it over the other just the sizing's gonna be off. But with practice and tweaking, you'll be able to get. So I went ahead and started drawing the nose. Like the eyes, I really suggest you just look at a reference, because I still struggle with drawing noses even though it's my favorite thing to paint. Here you kind of see this is where I'm like tweaking the eye because I'm not happy with the way it looks. So I'm beginning to sketch out the face. In this drawing, I wasn't really sure what kind of shape I wanted to give the face. Normally, I have a tendency to draw very round faces. I have a very round face, so I have a habit of drawing that in a lot of my doodles and sketches. I was trying to give this one a little bit more definition, but I think it still ended up pretty round. But you can kind of see how I kind of sketched a triangle and kind of curved it. Also, some advice I like to give is, like, when I'm drawing the top part of the head, I like to make sure to connect the forehead and round it all the way behind the ear. I like to do this because I know back when I was first learning to draw or practicing a lot, I noticed that my hair was always flat. I always had flat hair. My characters always had flat heads, and that's just not cool. Now I really like big hair and voluptuous and beautiful wavy hair. By making sure you draw the scalp, you'll be able to draw the hair more correctly and make sure that it actually like follows the head shape. So once you've finished your sketch and you kind of want to, because you want to make your adjustments now before you start inking, it's just much easier that way. So what I do is first step is to like back away from the picture, in this case zoom out, and you can kind of see all the facial features and how they are in relation to each other. See, I had to fix that cheek because I didn't like it. Then my next step on checking my image is to actually mirror it. There's a really quick, easy button on side to do it. You can do it on Photoshop. It's pretty easy. I'm not going to go into it right now, but that way you can kind of see, like, look, I'm looking at that eye and it just looks wrong from this direction. The third step is, if I'm still not satisfied with the image I've just drawn, I'll actually just save my progress for the day and then just go and do something else. Either I'll sleep on it and work on this picture again tomorrow, or I'll go do something else, maybe play a video game and come back. But I really do think that just taking a breather will really help you. So we're getting kind of close to the end of this part of the tutorial. The last part is I'm going to be talking about drawing the hair. I know I already started, but I wasn't really sure what kind of hairstyle I wanted to give them. But I kind of have a small tutorial. It's kind of written out on my Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description for it if you're interested. But I'm just going to give a really quick explanation about it. I like to start with one point and have all the hair coming from that one point. I just think it flows better that way. But that one has a little bit more examples than just this one. Okay guys, so that's it for this part of the tutorial. I'll see you in part 2 where we'll discuss like the inking and like even the different programs I like to use for inking. But I'll see you in that one, and then the third part will be about coloring.